The characters in these videos are experts in nothing. They are not exactly real except in our hearts. The views and opinions of these satirical characters should not be taken seriously by any human being. Thank you and enjoy the thing. Rate, comment, subscribe, merch, all hail Common Sans. Yeah. Also, Fair Use Act applies to these satirical commentaries. Okay, let's.
Mr. Dailies, what seems to be the problem?
Nothing, robot. I'm fine. At least nothing that you don't want to hear about.
Maybe a joke will cheer you up. Would you like to hear a joke?
Sure. I guess I could use a joke right now.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bear Mace.
Bear Mace. All right, and welcome to Bam Dailies. I am your host, Bam Dailies, and whoo, it's crazy times we're living in right now. I'm talking to you millions and millions of years in the future, talking about your present timeline in the multiverse. You know, I'm trying to throw some caution at you. You know, talk about the current state of the internet. I'm sure, you know, what is this, 2020? It's probably pretty scary outside, so a lot of you guys stuck at home, you know, just looking at the internet like I am. I finally broke through the timeline, and whew, I came at an interesting time. We'll just take a little gander at my search history. I'll point you in the right direction, and you can pick the T that is, you know, just right for you. This is some assets we got here from Religion for Breakfast, the History of Demons. That's an old video that came through on autoplay for some reason. Last of Us, another autoplay, which, you know, I don't really care about. Doomcock, yep, they're going to retcon the last 3 Star Wars movies. At least that's the rumor, that's the leak, and you know, the history of Star Wars, those leaks are pretty accurate. Jimmy Kimmel, yep, from Nerdrotic, it's getting canceled. I'm sure. Well, no, he said that he's just taking a step back, and he's gonna wait for everything to blow over. I'm sure they'll pull him back into the fold because most likely all those sketches and things that he did were producers' ideas, and you know, I'm willing to bet, you know, in this timeline, 3 years, that's 6 months. I'm willing to bet 6 months he's gonna be back. I could be wrong. You know, time branches in many different directions. But what I've been fascinated by, always a great, you know, fish out of water story, is you know, Chris Hansen. And Nicholas here has one of the greatest videos of all time documenting, you know, the Chris Hansen legacy. He compiled, you know, some of his cameos. If you watch anything from this video, that's the one to go to. I just stumbled on his channel, and you know, I probably down the rabbit hole from John Swan, which led me to this, and I listened to their podcast, which is great. And pretty much, you know, short and skinny of it here is, let's just go ahead and click on this here, and we're gonna mute it. So you know, I'm not gonna steal the content, but yeah, this pretty much documents the journey. You know, Chris Hansen, he I guess he cheated on his wife, and then he got fired from NBC. And you know, the To Catch a Predator series, he kind of got wrapped up in a scandal. I think it was in Texas. And yeah, needless to say, show got canceled. His career went bye-bye, and, you know, he got into some money trouble, started associating with some shady people because he was broke and he was, you know, trading websites for exposure, and found a home on YouTube, and people, you know, like Mr. GG and a bunch of other YouTubers, you know, really propped him up and, you know, gave him a platform. And then bunch of drama. Somebody falsely copy striked him and his buddies started flagging all the people, you know, that pretty much made him on this platform. And then let's see what else. Oh, and then he tried to come back with Onision. The Onision, I made a video about that a little while back. And now he's at it again. He's at it again. He wanted to sell the rights to the Onision story so he can make his triumphant return back to network television. And all the people that, you know, supported him, you know, are kind of questioning it, and he's being petty about it. It's like, don't have contempt for your audience, buddy. Don't have contempt there. That's not a good look. What do the kids call it today? Optics. That's not good optics. So yeah, it's bad Chris Hansen. Bad. No. You know, I imagine when Chris Hansen goes to, you know, he calls NBC, is like, NBC, I got the scoop. There's this guy Onision, and NBC's like, the receptionist like, wait, hold on a second. Who am I speaking to? Who is this? He goes, this is Chris Hansen. And the receptionist goes, Chris Hansen? Who? Chris Hansen? That sounds familiar. Oh, Chris Hansen, the YouTuber. And I bet you every time he hears one of the network people call him a YouTube, just a single tear rolls down his cheek. But I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, Chris, man, pull it in a little bit. You know, pull it in. Quit throwing YouTubers that helped you out under the bus because they're critical of you now, because you're establishing a track record of mistrust. And, you know, you always, Chris, another thing about him is like, he likes to have a buffer state. Like if Chris Hansen is China, you know, Vincent is his North Korea. I guess he's got a new attorney. He always puts a sleazier person than him between him and the audience. That way, when it goes south, you know, he's got somebody to blame. It's like, hey, you know, it's like from China's position, it's like, it's not us testing nukes. That's North Korea. You know, that wasn't us. Those crazy shenanigans. We'll be sure to tell Vincent to stay in line. That's what that reminds me of. So just keep an eye out. Chris's associations or buffer states. Now, like I said at the beginning, I'm just a jumping off point, man. These other YouTubers, they're on it. They have time and the wherewithal to, you know, do research, and I don't want to take away from that at all. So in the links is definitely some great resources if you want to go down those rabbit holes. Outside of that, I appreciate you stopping by, checking out this channel. I hope you found it was entertaining. There's a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, let me know that too, because criticism, even negative, can't be a good thing. If you liked it, subscribe, bell, follow the links, follow the rabbit holes down below, and I will see you in the future. Later.
Hello, I'm Jessica Thursday, and I'm bubbly. Thursdays is one of my favorite days of the week. Statistically, Thursday is one of the most productive in the office place. Check out me and the other mock-ups over at BAMBFX.com and see some t-shirts. Bye!